PBL Tutors Orientation presented by Hebat Amin. In our mini presentation we will define PBL, identify the advantages of PBL, recognize the anatomy of the PBL group, describe the role of the tutor, appreciate the student's criticism, and describe the role of students including the chairperson and the scribe. PBL is defined as a learner-centered methodology in which students learn through the experience of solving an open-ended problem. So what's the difference between the conventional lectures and the PBL? In the traditional teaching, the students are told what they should know, then they memorize it, and finally, a problem is assigned for assessment. While in the PBL a problem is assigned, then the students actively identify what they should know and apply it to solve the problem. So what about the advantages of PBL? Increases students' motivation and engagement, enhances self-directed learning, facilitates interdisciplinary, integrated approach, enhances the advanced cognitive skills, analysis, and critical thinking, and it also promotes collaborative learning. The PBL group consists of the tutor, chair, scribe, and group members. The tutor's role is the cornerstone of PBL. Firstly, climate setting. Helps the learners become acquainted with each other. Encourages mutual learner resources. Promotes the development of the skills of self-directed learning. Secondly, planning. Explains how the session will run. Supports the selection of the chair and scribe and defines their roles. Thirdly, the tutor is a facilitator who supports the students to take ownership of the learning process and helps the students to compare their existing knowledge with the required objectives. Setting goals are another crucial role. Encourages the students formulate clear and feasible learning objectives. Helps the students to tailor their learning plans and develop strategies for accessing resources. Finally, a tutor should give constructive feedback to the students so as to enhance the self-directed learning process. From that we conclude that the effective tutor is the most critical factor in the PBL success. To summarize, the main roles are: 1. To value the ideas brought up by the group. 2. Facilitates the group to focus and prioritize. 3. Gives constructive feedback. The tutor should be aware of the commonly reported students' criticism. Over-directing. Turning the session into an exam. Turning the session into a lecture or too much explanation. Promoting competition rather than cooperation. Now we go to the student's role. The chairperson guards the process steps. Stimulates active participation of group members. Timekeeper. And arranges the group appointments. The scribe records points agreed upon by the group members. Helps the group order their thoughts. Participates in the discussion, and reports the resources to be used by the members. A group member makes notes for learning and study minutes. Reacts, discuss, report, ask questions, and explains. Besides, shares information. Finally comes the evaluation and feedback for all the PBL components: group, students, tutor, content and the process. Thanks for your time. ASU Men FRI.